Alright boys, so if you're in college or recently graduated college, this one's for you. We're going to be discussing what your college major says about you, and let me just give you some fair warning. I have some very strong opinions on this one. First up, we have the finance bros. You're literally just here for the frat parties and that summer internship in Chicago that your father's business partner's brother's sister's cousin promised to land you. Engineering, you have a very small circle of friends and you're not interested in dating. Although, let's be honest, you're probably the only person on this campus that's going to be making more than an entry-level salary a week after graduation. Women and gender studies. Simp. Education, let's be honest, you're only here to be the hot history teacher. Business majors, you picked this major because you didn't know what else to pick in college. You also just want to be that dude that wears a suit to class every day, and you're probably very excited to watch Shark Tank in almost every class. Enjoy calculus. Anthropology, please tell me what the fuck you plan on doing with that shit. Sports management, your D1 career didn't pan out as expected, and this is your last chance to work for a professional sports team. Alright boys, so y'all have your hobbies and shit, but it seems like there's one common ground. You're all into sports. So I felt like it was only appropriate to do a video on what your sport says about you. You know the drill, I'm just feeling a little parched. First up, we have the lamest of them all. Golf. If you play golf, you're boring as shit. You also definitely only drink IPAs and fine wine, and you are most definitely very self-absorbed. You do usually have good bodies though, so I'll give you that, and those golf pants do look really good on you. Football. If you play football, you are probably the man of all men. I feel like since football is such a masculine sport, the players are usually pretty confident in themselves. On the other hand, if you solely watch football and have never played, you're probably just a wannabe and have a huge beer belly. Don't scream at the TV over a bad play when you probably can't even run 10 yards without collapsing. Hockey players, these dudes are absolutely fearless. Your gear may smell like dog shit, but you're passionate as fuck. Passionate enough to have your teeth knocked out. That's dedication. Boxing and martial arts. I'm not going to put these two in the same category as they are very different, but with boxing, you probably had an extremely fucked up childhood, and with martial arts, you're probably OCD and type A as fuck. Basketball, you know what I noticed? They're always high-fiving each other. Like chill with the high fives, you know? Will say though, they do usually tend to have a great work ethic, and they're pretty tall, so that's cool too.
Making your home modern and beautiful is easier than you think with 50/50 RGB SMD strip lights. Bright, uniform, ambient lighting for anywhere in your room. Use exactly the length you need thanks to the cuttable design. Waterproof properties and the use of double copper make them durable and long-lasting in all conditions. Change the colors, effects, and brightness of the lights thanks to the wireless remote or the app on your phone. Change the look of your home. Order now.
Really thought I forgot about soccer. That's funny. Well, this is what your sport says about you. Men's edition, part 2. Please come for me in the comments. It really makes my day. You're all waiting for it. I guess I gotta do soccer first. The question is though, do I try to win the audience over or do I go in for the kill? What do I care? I'm going in for the kill. Total fuckboys. They fake injuries like no other. It's drama, drama, drama. Get up off your ass. You should have been an actor instead. Track and field. Every runner I've ever seen in my life has a big ass head and some long, skinny ass legs. Props to you though, my asthma could never. Baseball. Are we really gonna call them athletes? I don't really know about that. It's kind of like the adult version of whacking a piñata at a child's birthday party. Even though you have the best ass cheeks, I gotta say it's overrated. Although, you must have a lot of patience because those things last like 6 hours. Lacrosse. I know this may be shocking to you, but I did receive a varsity letter in high school for lacrosse, so I do have some pretty good insight on lacrosse players. This is actually a photo of me right here in high school. I was actually this one, the one up sitting right there. I was the boys lacrosse manager. Lax bros are definitely a thing. Y'all just act like big babies when you don't get your way and slam your sticks around. The best though is when there's lightning. Lastly, we have surfing, and this sport really does have my respect. Whoever invented it was doing something right. These dudes are kind, patient, resilient. The list goes on. I mean, they're truly a unique person, let alone incredible athletes. Alright, boys, so believe it or not, your music choice is actually something that a girl might pay close attention to. And since I've become like the designated spokesperson for all women out there, I'm here to tell you what your music choice says about you. Also, I know I missed a bunch, so like for part 2. First up, we have heavy metal. You are definitely the most annoying dude in the gym. You're dropping weights left and right. You most likely have mommy issues, and you carry a gallon of water absolutely everywhere you go. You're also probably built like Johnny Bravo, and just a heads up, protein powder and chicken will not solve all of your problems. Classical music, you were definitely one of the nerdy kids in high school, and you were probably one of the 5 kids in the string ensemble, rather than one of the 50 kids in the choir. You were probably more focused on attending an Ivy League rather than prom, and you're probably doing better off than making TikToks in your bedroom while drinking a Corona. R&B, you wear your heart on your sleeve, you probably don't have a hard time expressing your emotions, and you also probably don't lack self-confidence. Props to you. EDM, your life goal is secretly to become the next Steve Aoki, when in reality you probably spend your weekends DJing at bar mitzvahs. But you're definitely outgoing and well-liked. You're probably the social butterfly of the friend group. Country, if you're a true country music fan, your life probably revolves around manual labor, beer, trucks, and women. And it's really as simple as that. You're all pretty predictable. Alright, boys, have you ever heard the saying, dogs look a lot like their owners? Well, it's true in many ways. I'm here to tell you what your dog says about you, men's edition. No offense, but you're gonna be offended. Pitbull, 2 words, gym rat. I don't know who's more muscular, you or your dog. Also, don't come for me, but there is one other thing that they have in common with their owners. No one wants them. Labradors, you probably like to jog or hike, you're probably a family man, and you're also probably tired of saying, oh, don't worry, he doesn't bite, he just gets excited. German Shepherds, you don't give a fuck what people think about you, and let's be honest, you're probably super sexy. I'm sure we also have some life views in common. Hit me up. Also, thank you for your service. Acid Hounds, you enjoy Big Macs, large Cokes, Twinkies, and couch time. Golden Retrievers, you're just a wholesome, honest, good person. Although my father is the only outlier in this equation. Moving on. French Bulldog, you're probably having some sort of crisis and had a lot of extra money to blow. Really didn't think this one through. I'm also assuming you think you're slightly above everyone. The bright side, at least you'll win every single female's heart. Shih Tzus, these things always smell so bad. Your couch is probably so grimy and disgusting. At least it's not a cat, I guess. And just a heads up, don't get me started on reptiles.